So every week I pick a day, typically either Thursdays or Fridays, where I have a lineup of four particular stores that I go to in preparation for the week ahead. I like to get it out the way so that I get to enjoy my weekend and not have to worry about it. Those stores are the Amish Market, Family Dollar, Target, and Trader Joe's. And between those four stores, I find everything that I need. So today I'm going to bring you along with me so you can be nosy and see some of the things that I grabbed today on this adventure. So if you've been to the Amish market, you know it's a very magical place that I insist on being every week without fail. Unless they're closed, you must trust and believe I'm here. So this week I'm coming to get some boneless chicken thighs because there is a recipe that I found on TikTok, which is some place that I get a lot of inspiration for different recipes. But there's a recipe that I found this week on TikTok that I am going to try. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it requires boneless chicken thighs. So as you can see, they have a lot of fresh poultry and it's very reasonably priced. So this is actually the recipe that I'm going to be doing this week. It's called honey butter chicken, right? It's just basically chicken thighs. And really the star of the show is the sauce. The sauce is soy sauce, honey, garlic, water, and then you simmer it in butter until it get nice and sticky, and then pour it all over the chicken and pair it with rice and veggies. So I'm excited for that. So got the chicken. Next, I'm on my way out the door because I don't need anything else. And then I'm face to face with my arch enemy, the donut stand. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, every week I need to change my route when I'm in there. I need to not walk this way because whenever I'm in there, I'm telling you, I'm always so tempted. And I'm still doing pretty good because at one point I used to come here almost every week and buy a half dozen donuts. So I haven't done that in a very, very long time. These days I may only get one or two and then I'm out the door. So today I chose to get the apple fill. That's the one with the white glaze on top. It is so good, you guys. So I got that one, and then I got the blueberry fritter. So those are my two indulgences of choice today. So I'm pretty much pleased with that. So next up is Family Dollar. Now, in Family Dollar, I love these incense. When people come over my house, they be like, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. You would think that I spend a whole lot of money, you know, on my aroma for my home, but it's just Family Dollar incense. So I bought a little Tide, bought a little Gain. I really don't need this stuff. I already have this stuff in my house. Everything that you see me grabbing, I already have in my house, but I just like to always get extra. I pretty much only use Dawn, and it must be antibacterial. If it's not antibacterial, baby, I don't see it. Now I try not to eat too much candy, but there's certain candies that I have to have it. And those high chew watermelons, baby, listen. I also needed a new tumbler. I had no plans on getting a tumbler today, but this is so cute. And you know, I'm always ready for the Christmas season. So, and I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. I had to grab some Cinnamon Toast Crunch seasoning for my Cinnamon Toast Crunch pancakes that I have every Saturday. Now, I know I said I was done with the candy, but if you haven't had these, top tier gummies, I'm telling you. But anyway, I had to get up out of there. Next up, Target. We love Target, don't we? We love Target. I know some of y'all lying about going in here because we made a pact that we weren't going deal with Miss Target no more, but yeah, things happen. So I had to get some more waters. Of course, I still have about 32,000 gallons already in my house, but you really can never have enough water. And I am a person who drinks a gallon of water a day, so whenever I come in Target, I always make sure that I grab at least 5, at least. Usually it's like 7 to 10, but normally, but today it's just 5. So I grabbed some paper towels, which again, I already have, but I just like to stay stocked up. Now I got these sardines. I do get sardines because I like to eat sardines in the mornings. When I have my boiled eggs, I have boiled eggs for breakfast, and I like to mix it with sardines. I'm gonna do a vlog about that real soon, so you will be seeing that. But I know it's kind of awkward, but it's so good. I also like to have yogurt parfaits as often as possible, and I like this particular granola because not only is it good, but it's high in protein. So I do try to stay conscious about my protein intake. I love these chips because I'm not paying $5 for a bag of Lay's, so these will do. And I'm sure you've seen these drinks in a lot of my dinner vlogs and different occasions. I always have one of these. I love these things. My favorite flavors are the fruit punch, and I love the strawberry watermelon. Like, those two are my absolute favorite. I only have one a day, and it's not even every day. So I couldn't forget about y'all niece and nephew. Had to come down here and get them something, as I do every week. I have them on half a can of wet food a day. I used to give them a whole can, but they would waste it. So I give half a can, and then most of the food that I give them is dry food. So I just had to stock up on some more canned food for them. They used to only have a preference of the shredded canned food, but now they love the pate stuff as well. And then of course I had to re-up on some more litter for their stinky boo-boos. I stayed stocked up on that too. I already have like 2 containers of that in the closet, but I like to stay, I'm bordering on being a hoarder, but not really. Then I had to come and handle my boo-boos because I do not use toilet paper on my tail, honey. It must be white. I don't see how y'all do it. I don't care how many plies it is in the tissue, baby. I need a wipe. I need something wet back there. So anyway, let me get up out of here. I think I've gotten everything that I needed to get. So next we are headed to the Joe's of the Traders, Trader Joe's. This is last on the list. So I was excited. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I got so excited in here that I forgot to record me grabbing some of these items. So I had to kind of go back and, let you see what I got. So I got some scones, bagels, lemons, I love that garlic because it's already peeled. But it's not really minced, but it's still peeled. And got some yogurt from my parfaits. I'm trying something different this week. They didn't have the cream cheese that I like, so I decided to try some mascarpone, and that is Italian cream cheese, so that's going to be good. I'm curious to see how that's going to be. Had to get my coffee, and I have 2 bags already in the freezer, but I don't know. I just always want more. Got that. Decided to get some broccoli because with the chicken and the rice this week, you need a vegetable of some sort. I started to get cabbage, but I didn't feel like doing all of that. I grabbed these, which I had never seen before. It's smoked trout. I do actually, if you haven't noticed already, I do like a good canned fish, but it has to be good quality. So I decided to get a sweet. Not that I needed it, but it was calling my name. And they're really small, so I won't feel so bad about it. Now these had no business being in my car. Like, I was on my way out the door, and when I saw this, I said, oh Lord, all I could think about was putting them in my air fryer and going to heaven, honey. I'm telling you, like, oh, I can't wait to see how those are. But anyway, I had already done enough damage, so it's like, let me get up out of here. So I'm on my way out, and I think I did pretty good for this trip. Considering, I was only out for about maybe 2 hours. I really did really good. I got a lot of things that I needed. So this is going to be a good week of eating, and I am excited, and I can't wait to share it with you because I am. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.